everyone. Welcome to our live Live Good Opportunity webinar for Thursday afternoon. My name is Ben Glinsky, founder and CEO of Live Good. I've got my three co-founders here with me. We'll let them say hello and we'll jump right in. We've got our Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Thursday Zoom.
Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
And Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining.
Awesome. So, as you've probably heard, Live Good is officially the fastest growing company in the entire nutritional supplement industry, the entire network marketing industry, and we're absolutely breaking records, changing lives, helping people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, and generate some additional income in their spare time from home with a very generous compensation plan and opportunity that is helping people all over the world. So big things are happening. Over 2 million members have already joined Live Good just in as we approach it. We did that in the first 3 years, and we're continuing to grow now in year 4 and really about to take it to a whole nother level. We've got our fundraising program coming out, our gym program coming out, our healthcare practitioner program coming out, lots of new landing pages, our health assessment funnel about to go it's live, but about to take it to a whole nother level as well. So, 2 million people is amazing. Never been seen or done before in the history of the network marketing industry or the nutritional supplement space. And it is a tiny number compared to where we will be in the next 3, 5, 10 years as we continue to grow to 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, even over 50 million members who are looking to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way with the highest quality nutritional supplements on the planet at the lowest prices anywhere. So that's really all you need to know. I mean, once you understand that, I like to say, once you see Live Good, you can't unsee it. Nobody is going back to spending $60 on a low quality greens product, for example, that doesn't even tell you what's in it. It's not organic, doesn't show you any third-party testing results, when they could get the highest quality USDA certified organic, this is our old bottle, Super Greens, on the planet for just $19.95 with full transparency, every ingredient on the label in the exact amount, and all of those third-party tests proudly published 24/7 on our website so you can see them all the time. And that's a big thing in the network market, or I should say in the nutritional supplement space. A lot of companies say they do third-party testing, but when you ask them to see those third-party tests, you hear excuses. Well, that's for internal purposes only. We don't make those tests available publicly. To say you're doing the tests and not showing is a little bit suspicious. And so that's why every single one of our ingredients is fully tested as it comes into our manufacturing facility. Every finished batch is tested. We publish all those certificates of analysis, toxicity tests, heavy metals tests, glyphosate tests, all that stuff on the website. And we don't do that so we can sell more product. We do that because we want to take the healthiest, cleanest, purest products on the planet. If we're going to put this stuff in our body, we want to know that it's clean. And if it's not, or if we don't know that, it's very risky, very scary when more than 50% of supplements out there have toxins, have glyphosates, have heavy metals, are not clean, not healthy, and in more cases than not, are actually making people less healthy than the reason they bought the supplement in the first place, which was to make them more healthy. And so we're really flipping the script. And again, once people see it, they can't unsee it. And that transparency thing is a huge thing that we're really educating people on so they can understand. If you're going to take a nutritional supplement, make sure it's clean, make sure it's healthy, make sure it has the amounts of the ingredients in the product that are actually going to help you get results instead of just amounts you don't even know, because it's just a name of an ingredient with no amount shown at all. And that's how most companies, here's another one, probably heard of this one, most companies are. They don't show you any amounts of any ingredients in the product. They brag that they have 78 ingredients in the product. You can't have 78 ingredients in one tiny scoop that are all going to do enough to help you. Ours has about 20 of the highest quality ingredients on the planet, including 1,600 milligrams of the most nutrient-dense superfood on the planet, spirulina, that none of these other greens powders have. And that's just one of our almost 50 life-changing products that are helping people all over the world. And because it's so easy, it's so duplicatable, that's why we have so many people having success on the network marketing side. In fact, I'll turn it over to Nader here. I've been talking here for a little bit, but in the network, if you look at the network marketing industry, if you look at the statistics, the average company in an average month, 1% of those people in the company, of the affiliates, are making more money each month than they're spending. 1%. In some months, that's the average month. In some months, they get up to 2, maybe 3%. In Live Good, every single month, we have over 30% of our affiliates in profit, meaning making more money than they're spending each month, because it's just $10 a month to be a member of Live Good. There's no product purchase requirements. You don't, and even with no product purchase requirements, most of our affiliates are buying products every month because they understand the benefit of them. If you're going to buy supplements, I mean, almost 80% of people in the United States are already using a nutritional supplement. When you can get the best supplement at the best price, it just makes sense to get it from Live Good. And that's why millions of people are making the switch from other brands to Live Good as we continue to grow and change lives all over the world. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to our Director of Field Development, my good friend Nader Kazan. For those of you who don't know Nader, I mean, this guy is really a legend in the network marketing industry, knows business, understands marketing. But more than anything, I mean, he is all about helping the little guy win, helping you guys have success from home with Live Good. He's on like 10 Zooms a day with different teams in Live Good all over the world, answers his phone, responds to emails, and just wants to see you win. So with that, our Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan.
Hey, Ben, thank you so much, brother, for the kind words. Thank you for this amazing opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go any further, I want to thank Ben for coming back to the world of supplementation and home-based business. He's probably going to share it with you tomorrow, which we have our whole family gets together. Most of us get together. We call it our Fire Starter Friday, and we're going to share a lot more with you. But Ben, I want to thank you, man. I want to thank you for doing this. I want to thank Lisa and Ryan that you all will hear from soon, that create the most advanced nutritional products initially for their family. And because of Ben coming back to the world of network marketing and supplementation, over 2 million proud pioneers that are grabbing the tiger by the tail. We're changing the world of not just supplementation, not just the home basis. We're just bringing love back to the field. So I want to thank you, Ben, for doing this, and among with another 2 million people in our company. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nader Kazan, as Ben shared with you. My job is to share with you the importance of timing. In a world of real estate, I'm sure you heard this, it's all about location, location, location. But when it gets into the world of business, it's all about timing, 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 putting yourself in front of a trend or multiple trends. Well, let's see what we're talking about. Let's look at what happened to our planet about 7 years ago. Everybody got locked up. One of the good things that came out of that, it made people wiser shoppers. Ben talks about educating the world. People got more educated. They sat home, they start researching. They're like, wait a minute, why am I paying $85 for something that doesn't tell me what's in it, who's behind it, no guarantee. They start even looking into the old home-based businesses, wondering why companies are selling stuff for $80 and then give a Cadillac to 1 out of 1,000 people. So you got the world of supplementation, the world of home-based business, but on top of that, let's look at what's happening in the subscription economy. You got Costco out there, ladies and gentlemen. As I mentioned, when we got locked down, a lot of companies went to the club membership, went to the warehouse model. Why? Because people buying habit has shifted. Let's talk about the USA, and Ben is probably going to share it with you either today or tomorrow. When we initially were dreaming about this concept, because that's what it was basically in the beginning, about 10 years ago or so, we call it the Costco model. Well, let's talk about Costco. Costco is a club membership in USA, ladies and gentlemen. Over 110 million families are paying Costco. I believe it's $11.95 a month, up to $14.95 a month, so they can save money for their household goods, for their food, groceries, cleaning supplies. Let's look at another company that most of our Live Good affiliates, over 1.5 million, they live outside of the USA, are more familiar with, a little company called Amazon. I know I'm being sarcastic, cutting it little. Biggest company on the planet, right? So let's look at Amazon. Amazon started with books, and now with over 220 million Prime members, Amazon nearly has everything. Amazon is able to bring people products at a lower price because of their membership. Ladies and gentlemen, the days of overpaying for nutritional products, so maybe 1 or 2 people on top of some compensation plan will get paid on it, is over. Back to you, Ben.
Oh.
My brother, okay. Got it? Oh, maybe I should keep going.
For 1 minute.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we want to share with you today is the importance of being at the right place at the right time. As I shared with you earlier, and we're going to get into depths tomorrow. As I mentioned, 110 million people at Costco. You got 200 million people on Amazon. Over 80% of the people are already taking some kind of a supplementation. They're spending between $80 to $100 a month, and they don't know what's in it. So when you bring the highest quality products to people at the lowest price with full transparency and Lisa and Ryan's trainings, that's how you're going to have 3 out of 10 people that we're going to talk about tomorrow cannot wait to go out there and share the love of Live Good. I mean, talk about nobody loses anything. So Ben, again, I want to thank you for coming back to the industry, blessing over 2 million people, which is just the tip of the iceberg. And the only thing I don't agree with you, my brother, we're going to have 100 million people by 2030. That's a fact. Back to you, my brother.
Awesome. Love it. Thank you so much. Sorry, I was mixing my collagen and greens drink in here. Can't see it. And I also have my Shilajit and organic sea moss along with my probiotic gut support. I usually take it a little bit earlier. I've been working hard this morning and just had to go mix it right now. Excited to drink it. Haven't had a sip yet. But yes, that's exactly what's happening. If you look at what's happening in the network marketing industry, you look at what's happening in the nutritional supplement industry, we see way more companies going out of business than launching. And the reason is because people are tired of overpaying for lower quality products. Just as Nader said, they're getting smarter. They're comparing prices. They're able to see what's out there and getting more aware of the fact that, hey, if a company's not going to show me these third-party tests and show me that the product is actually clean, or even tell me how much of any ingredient is in the product, why should I trust this brand? And the more people that understand that and wake up to that, and with over 2 million people making a switch from those other brands to Live Good, it's going to continue to go that direction. And you know, if you're still trying to sell a product for $50, $60, $70, $80, $100 for a product that you're not, number one, not telling people what's in it. Number two, not showing the third-party testing results. People aren't going to buy from you anymore. And even if you are showing all of those things and you have the cleanest, healthiest, purest premium ingredients like we do at Live Good, but you can get that quality product at Live Good for half the price, it's another reason. So the way, as Nader explained, I mean, we don't mark up our prices. This, like other companies who make a product for about $5 or $6 and literally sell it for $69, we're making a product for about $14, $15 and selling it for $19.95. We don't have expensive markups because we're not paying expensive celebrities, influencers, advertising, marketing to convince people to buy a low quality product, because we don't have to. When people understand that we have the best products at the best price, that's why over 2 million people have made the switch. And thanks to our amazing affiliates who are out there spreading the word and helping people understand high quality can be at a low price. Most people kind of confuse expensive with good, and that's not always the case, especially in the nutritional supplement space. So with that, let's go out to our awesome director of product education, Lisa Goodkin. And one of the coolest things, as I mentioned earlier, is we don't make these products to sell. And that's a huge flip compared to literally every other network marketing company and nutritional supplement company out there who make a product for one reason: to sell that product to make a lot of money. We make these products to take these products, to use these products, to get healthy with these products, to give our bodies what they're not getting out of our daily diets. And when you look at our founders and our team, our product team, like Lisa and Ryan, I mean, these guys are poster children for health, wellness, fitness. And you look at and you compare that to a lot of other brands out there. A lot of brands, you have no idea who's even behind the company, who manufactured it, who designed it, who formulated it, if they even dare put that stuff in their body, especially when they're not showing those third-party tests that they claim they do. And at the same time, you see some network marketing owners, and I'm not saying they're bad people, but I'm saying, you know, you can tell a lot by looking at a person if they even appear healthy. And you see a lot, I mean, even doctors, 40% of doctors are overweight or obese. If other companies, you know, if their products did what they said they were going to do, they would look like Dr. Ryan and Lisa. They would look healthy. They would understand that health, wellness, fitness is more than just talking about a good product. It's about actually using it and practicing what you're preaching, doing what you're talking about. And, no one does it better than Lisa Goodkin. So with that, our Director of Product Education, Lisa, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Thank you, Ben. So I feel like I have a lot to say, but I want to actually go back and start from the very beginning. And I was listening to a podcast the other day. I actually sent it to the group, but I just found it so funny how there were so many parts of our situation that were relatable. Really, it was relatable situations to Dr. Ryan, but the title of it was a pharmacist turned supplement owner. And I just well, that's funny. And this is a podcast I listen to regularly. And it was all about a, pharmacist on the reactive side of medicine that really wanted to switch gears and be on the proactive side. He had a health scare, right? Everybody has a little bit of their why. They switched to something. And it was just so interesting to hear the story. And also, instead of just going into taking supplements, right, and doing all that, he realized that what was on the shelf was junk, right? And coming from a pharmacist, which Dr. Ryan is, they know about dosing. They know about interaction. They know about the specifics of the quality of the ingredients. They are the ones that know it the best. That is exactly what they study for 4+ years in school. So it was just really cool to hear it. So he had a lot of the same reasons of his why. When I talk about our why, going back when Dr. Ryan and I were just dating, he was a pharmacist. I was in the health and fitness industry, and we used to talk about as we, got older and would, start our lives together, that we wanted to have a mom and pop facility where yes, he did the pharmacy side, because there is a place for that kind of medicine, but also with the health and wellness side where we educate on if someone comes in with high blood pressure, we talk to them about it. We talk to them about what supplements they can take, about what lifestyle changes. And it was just kind of funny how we've evolved, and we've been married 18 years now. We've had health clinics, but then Dr. Ryan met Ben in the gym, and with Ben and his long history with Nodder and network marketing, and then the background that Dr. Ryan and I have together, putting it together became the perfect storm for Live Good. It really is a wonderful thing. That really is our why and how it started. But one thing that's very different about what this doctor was talking about on the podcast, when you look up the brand that he started, I think Nodder sent it. I can't remember the exact price, but it was over $150 for one product. And you might be thinking to yourself, oh, well, maybe it had more stuff in it, but no, you can't get more stuff in supplements, right? You can only fit so much in these capsules unless you're taking 10 capsules as a serving a day, which no product does. It was so expensive for just one of his products. And that's what's very different about us. Not only is the goal to bring you the quality products, which means the proper dosing of each ingredient, the highest quality ingredients, as Brian can talk about, some of them like licensed ingredients, some of them standardized extracts, the best of the best, but bring it to you at prices that everybody can afford. Because if we didn't do that, nobody would be able to get on them. And if they got on them, they'd be on it for a short term of maybe 3 months, and then they'd have to stop because they just can't afford it, right? And so we came together wanting to change 2 industries, right? We wanted to change the supplement industry and clean it up, and also provide, quality ingredients or quality products at price that everybody can afford, but also a disruption in a sense of or exposing things of the network marketing side of it, right? So the whole thing is brought it together. And Live Good really, really is a wonderful thing. And when Ben talks about transparency, I mean, this is for real. We want you to know anything and everything about our supplements, and really that's why I am also here. Ask me questions. My email is out there. I get that. You guys email me all the time with wonderful questions, and it's important to know more. It's education is key, and you should be knowing what is in something that is going into your body and on your body, because we do have skincare, right? It's just as important. But I did have an email the other day with a woman was I was at my doctor and I was telling him I was on a vegan protein, which is we have a plant-based protein. And he said, oh, well, plant-based proteins tend to contain a lot of heavy metals. So she asked me, do we test for that? I'm like, of course we test for that. Of course we test for heavy metals. Not only do we just not only do we test for them, we also post the certificate of analysis on our website so you can see the results. This stuff is important and not every company does it, but we want you to know, again, what you're putting in your body and what you're leaving out of your body, right? The bad stuff. And also just a cool story. I was in the gym this morning and there was a woman that started at my gym maybe about 6 months ago. And she had approached me then and asked me, was talking about, telling me how such great shape, asked me my age. She thought I was 10 years younger, which was a wonderful thing to hear. And she said, what are you doing? And I said, honestly, like I am perfecting what my body needs through supplementation, right? I see a functional medical doctor. I know what my body needs and I supplement with it. Not only, of course, do I exercise and I eat well and I focus on my sleep and all that stuff, but as you age, you have to support your body more. You can't just do some of these things. You really have to do the whole big picture. So fast forward, whatever, now here we are today, and I see her and I said, gosh, I said, your arms look great. You look like, she was already in great shape, but I just said, you look phenomenal. What are you doing anything different? And she's like, well, I really started focusing and so much doing anything. I wasn't taking amino I wasn't eating enough deep stuff. Because again, she already worked out, she already does that, she already fell. But I think she's 40 years old. At 47 years old, her body was needing more. And just to switch to supplementation, it was amazing what her body transformed into in just a few months. So it just shows you the importance of supplementation. And the goal is really not to wait until your body is suffering and eating it. The goal is to support it along the way so you stay strong, healthy, thriving. We talk about health span and lifespan, and we don't just want to live as long as we can, right? Because that just means those are just years. You want your health span to match your lifespan. Be healthy as you can until the day it's your time to leave this earth. And that's really what we're all about, and we're here to support. So, welcome to Live Good, guys. Please check out our website. We have so many products, amazing products. And like Ben was saying, we do formulate these for ourselves. We talk about what we want to bring for ourselves, and then we bring it to the market because we know we want it. You guys should too. But yeah, and Dr. Ryan and I also do a Monday training where we educate all on health, wellness, our products. They are always on our YouTube channel, so nothing has to be watched live, and all the past episodes are there as well. So back to you, Ben.
Awesome, love it. Give me one awesome product that you took today.
Ooh, gosh, I have taken a lot. I love my E3.
Oh,
I love it. E3, it is so amazing. It's energy, endurance, electrolytes, but I just love the way it makes me feel. I love the energy it gives me. I love the brain stimulation that it gives me, and I also love the flavor. So it is really one of my favorites for sure.
I agree. One of mine as well. This is my morning wake up coffee, pre-workout, just awesome, crush your day drink. It's got about as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, plus a bunch of other amazing ingredients, including, should ask Dr. Ryan, there's a performance enhancing supplement that's been approved by the U.S. Olympic Doping Committee or Anti-Doping Committee that actually is a known performance enhancer. And it is called, Dr. Ryan, hold on, don't tell me yet.
I love this.
Is it beta alanine or beta prime? Which one is it?
Beta alanine.
Beta alanine. It's got so many awesome things. And yes, it does taste delicious as well, but gets you pumped up, gets you fired up to absolutely crush your workout, crush your day. Awesome. Good. I love that choice, Lisa. Good stuff. And you said some amazing things, but I just want to reiterate a couple of things that you said. Number one, the heavy metals thing. I mean, Consumer Reports did a study on 23 protein powders, plant-based protein powders, to see if they contained heavy metals. And let me tell you, of these 23 said that they do third-party testing. Also of those 23, 17, more than 2/3 of those supplements had toxic levels of lead. One of them had 17 times safe levels of lead. Other ones had 6. Other ones had 8. Absolutely crazy. Companies that say they do third-party testing have toxic levels of lead. Our plant-based protein powder, you can look on our website to see that heavy metals test, to see that ours has about as much lead as a glass of water, probably less. 0 lead, like trace amount. They say trace whatever. You can't even, or actually, what do they say? Undetectable amounts of lead in our product, because we're not going to put lead in our body. We're not going to put heavy metals. We're not going to put toxins, glyphosates. You guys know what glyphosates are? There is Roundup. It's a weed killer. It's the stuff that Monsanto got sued for like 10 years ago for giving people cancer. That's what it does. And that's in, I would say, probably 30 to 40% of supplements have some form of glyphosates in them that's getting into the supplement, that's getting into your body, that they can test for, that they should test for. And and a lot of companies probably do test for and don't show you those test results because they don't want you to see that it has glyphosates in the product, or heavy metals in the product, or toxins, or other stuff that you absolutely don't want to put in your body. Again, we don't make these products just to sell a bunch of products. We make these products to use these products. I'm not putting anything in my body that has toxins, glyphosates that are going to give me cancer or any of that other garbage. We make these products to take these products to give to our families. That's why they're the cleanest, healthiest, purest, cleanest, healthiest products you're going to find anywhere. So yes, that was one thing. The 3-month thing that Lisa mentioned, and it's interesting that Lisa said that, because when you look at the network marketing industry, and Nader and I have been in this space. I didn't really, talk about what he's done in the network marketing industry in his introduction, but this guy has been around forever, myself as well. For the last 25 years, we've been running software for some of the biggest network marketing companies and some of the smallest network marketing companies out there. We got a lot of different clients on the software side, but we get to see those statistics. We see what's actually happening, and that's where that 1% of companies are, seeing people in profit each month. We see those statistics. I'm not just pulling numbers out. Same thing with the 3 months. The average person in the network marketing industry stays in a company, stays on a product for less than 3 months. It's 2.8 months is the average in the network marketing industry. And so when you hear words like residual income and long-term and passive and all this stuff, when you have a revolving door where people are falling out every 2.8, 3 months, you're constantly building and rebuilding, and there is no long-term residual income, especially when there's only 1% duplication in the company. Live Good, nobody loses money. Everyone is saving more money every month than they're spending on you buy one product, you're going to save more than that $10 a month than you're spending, just the difference between our retail price and our member price. So the savings are absolutely amazing. Over 30% of our affiliates are in profit. It's that kind of duplication that creates the momentum, and it's also that kind of stickability. What's the word I'm looking for, Nader? When people stay on a product, stay in a company, stay on a membership.
Retention.
Thank you. That's the word I just took my methylene blue too. I'll talk about that product in a second. But that kind of retention, that is what creates that passive income. That's what creates that true, honest, long-term residual income. And in Live Good, people don't quit, because who's going to go back to spending $60 for a low-quality product when they can get the highest quality super greens on the planet for $19.95, when they can get the best magnesium on the planet for $9.95 as a member of Live Good? Best vitamin D, another product everyone needs, for under $10. Our parasite cleanse, our E3 that Lisa just mentioned, our bone support, less than $15. Himalayan Shilajit organic sea moss. We could build an entire company around this single product alone. $14.95. Great for hormone support, great for cholesterol support, great for thyroid support, great for nervous system support. Has over 100 of the trace minerals that we're not getting anywhere in our diet. Those are the quality products that we have, that we're putting in our body, that we're using, that we're helping people with, because supplementation is one of the most important and easiest ways to get healthy. Yes, you need to exercise. Yes, you need to sleep well. Yes, eating well is a good thing. But of all those things, the easiest and most impactful on your life and your health is supplements, and all it takes is taking some products. So guys, if you're not taking supplements, absolutely do. But yeah, that's another good thing. And then Lisa also mentioned, 2 industries that we're absolutely dominating, disrupting: the nutritional supplement space as well as the network marketing industry. But I'll tell you what, it's more than those. We're also in the pet industry. We've got the best pet multivitamin on the planet. We've also got our pet CBD oil. The pet industry is huge. We've got more pet products coming out. Skincare. We have a line of 6 amazing, highest quality, cleanest, healthiest skincare products out there at the best prices anywhere. household supplies, getting into the food industry with our overnight oats that are coming out in the next few weeks. I mean, it is multiple industries. Our household cleaner, getting into that industry as well. So it's not just those two industries we're absolutely disrupting 100%, but it goes far beyond that as we continue to grow and continue to launch new products that are just helping people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, skincare, pet products, all that other amazing stuff. All right, let's go out to the guy that creates all of these amazing products, our formulator, our doctor, our creator, director of product development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin. And, as you can tell, just from, talking about the quality of our products, Dr. Ryan puts a lot of effort, energy, time, focus, love, passion into creating every single one of these products. And we go back and forth on a few of them. He'll send me the formulation. He'll be super excited about it. And I'll be like, hey, it looks great, but is it the best out there? Is there a product out there of its kind that is better than what we have? And he usually says no. If he says, well, there's a couple that are good, I'm like, all right, well, if ours is the best, I'm happy. If we can make it better, let's make it a little bit better. Because when we say we have the highest quality, best products out there, we mean it. We want to be 100% absolutely sure. We're not just saying it like a lot of other companies do, even though they're not showing you any of the ingredients that are in it. There's just, oh yeah, it's the best formula. How much spirulina is in it? How much chlorella is in it? How much wheatgrass is in it? We don't tell you any of that stuff. With us, you see all of that stuff. You can see that it's the highest quality. And companies say, well, it's a proprietary blend. We don't want people to steal our formula. You want the recipe for the best greens powder out there on the planet? Here it is, right there on the label. You want to copy this product? You want to try to sell this product that costs $14, $15, maybe $16 all in, shipped to your warehouse for $19.95 and try to make a profit with it? Please do. Try, we know how to run an efficient company, and that's another. I'm not bragging about it, but it's something that most companies don't know how to do. That's why they're spending a ton of money on advertising, a ton of money on a corporate office. They've got 6 corporate officers with 6-figure salaries. Like, it's crazy the amount of money, and then people wonder why companies are going out of business or eliminating their compensation plans and all of that stuff. And it's because they don't know how to run an efficient company. We keep our overhead very low. None of us are on salary. If there's money left over after we paid for all of our products, after we paid our rent, after we pay all our commissions, millions and millions of dollars every month to you guys, there's anything left? Yeah, we get to make some money. And that's how a company should be. I don't think any corporate officer, any owner of any company should ever be on payroll. I believe that and this is something totally unrelated to what we're doing, but I just believe that, if they're running a successful company and there's money left over, that's the only time they should get paid. I see it so many times. Presidents, CEOs who own the company put themselves on 6-figure salaries and run the company into the ground because they're taking all the money that's coming in and they don't have enough to run the company with. So anyway, when you look at Dr. Ryan, it's not just about what goes in the products, it's also what stays out of them. And when we talk about using these products and putting them in our bodies, we want to make sure there is nothing harmful in any one of these products. So, because you could use some great ingredients, but if you put some bad ones in there too, it completely offsets the good. We don't want toxins. We don't want glyphosates. We don't want heavy metals. We don't want anything in these products that can hurt us. These products are designed to help us get healthy, stay healthy, do it an affordable way with high quality supplements, high quality ingredients that get results in the amounts, the dosage that Lisa was talking about, that have enough of that ingredient in there to have an impact on what we're doing. So with that, our director of product development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
That was awesome, Ben. Thank you for the great introduction. Nodder, Lisa. Lisa, that was also a very good piece from you. I'm glad you brought that up. I forgot about it. Like, it's so funny to think about the background. I've always had an affinity towards dietary supplements. In my mind, that is the medicine. That's the root cause. That's how you address those issues and you correct things before it becomes chronic disease. It's so crazy to think like that. People would come in to pick up the water pill, right, for the patient you said, hypertensive, right, high blood pressure. Well, that water pill, I'm immediately coming around the counter talking about off the shelf. What supplements are we looking at? What are we doing? Because very likely that person that starts that water pill goes back to the doctor and says, man, I've got anxiety. I can't, my heart's racing. I'm not sleeping well. I've got restless legs. I've got cramping. And it's all just because the water pill depleted the body of magnesium. You believe that? As simple as that, right? And so that person getting the water pill always would get a recommendation for magnesium. And that was, I mean, that's 15 years ago, you know, and it's crazy to think, but like that is still today. That is the reality today. And actually, you're seeing it on a much greater scale. The pharmaceutical, you know, like the use of drugs has skyrocketed. You know, the numbers are just continue to climb, you know, really quite exponentially. Really, I mean, the drug use. So you're seeing a lot of drugs that are not only like kind of treating symptoms, right? They're doing what the doctor says they're going to do, but then they have these unintended consequences, unintended side effects. And the side effect profiles are like super well documented, right? Like if you look at the water pills, you know for sure it's depleting magnesium. If you look at statin drugs, a little bit of conflict, but you know it's depleting coenzyme Q10. You know, if you look at the proton pump inhibitors used for like just simple things like acid reflux, you know, like it's nuts to me, but those things are inhibiting your iron absorption, right? Like, so there's a lot of things, and plus there's a lot more. There's an entire segment. It's called drug-induced nutrient depletion. So a drug depletes your body of some important vitamin or mineral. And then what happens is that is going to cause the body to have a side effect, and you're going to go, oh my gosh, I'm feeling different. So you get another prescription. And then you end up in polypharmacy. And then you end up in this sick care model. And that goes on for years and years and years. And you don't correct those nutrient deficiencies. What do you think's going to happen? Right? That's just a statement of fact, right? That is not making assumptions. That is exactly what's going to happen. You end up with chronic disease. That's where it goes. And then you have a hell of a time getting out from under it. You have to like do extreme countermeasures. Whereas if you had just focused on it earlier, you'd have been able to kind of steer it off. You just kind of avoid it. But then once you get the diagnosis, if you've got diagnosis of hypertension, hypercholesterolemia, just high cholesterol, if you've got diabetes, if you've, you know, those kind of the three main ones, because those can trigger other things. Those three can then trigger the cancer. They can then trigger neurodegenerative stuff like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. But if you just focus on those three, they're reversible. They're reversible. And we always say this, and this is why I love the partnership with Ben and Naughter. At least it's so spot on. Meeting Ben in the gym, friends first. Passion, you know, passion above profit, I think is Naughter. Is that what you say usually? Passion above profit?
Ben says it, yes.
It's such a beautiful statement because it really resonates. And it's crazy because meeting like this and bringing the business to the masses the way we have allows these things to be accessible. Because if I'm telling you that is a fact, that if you start these certain drugs, it can lead to nutrient depletions and you get up in chronic disease, but you can reverse it. Well, what do you think the easiest thing to do is to reverse it? What do you think? I would say the easiest thing to do is in Live Good's case, spend a few dollars, not a lot of dollars, spend a few dollars to correct your nutrient deficiency. That's the easiest, because then you only have to pay. Look, paying is an important part, guys. We get it. Like, trust me, we all know here. Naughter especially knows. You know, imagine the school teacher, the working mother, that you name it. Yep. There's so many examples. But you got to spend money, so we want to help you with that. But that's the easiest thing to do, because all you have to do then is put yourself on a regimen, a schedule, routine, every single day. Do this. You know, that's what we do. And it's just like taking medication, but actually mentally it should be easier. I'm doing this because I don't want to take medication for the rest of my life for chronic disease. Like, I want to use food. I want to use food-based ingredients. But you know what, guys? Here's one thing. I want to use food-based ingredients that are actually good quality. I don't want the junk. I don't want the stuff that can do more harm than good. And then that's where these unscrupulous brands get in the way. These are the ones that are spending the marketing dollars. These are the ones with the influencers charging you so much money. And believe it or not, they don't even have a good product to go along with it. So what Ben said about it, people, I think, misconception, or what Ben said, confused. I think the word was confused. I think it's a good word. Confused that, like, if it's expensive, it must be good. Or if it's cheap, it must not be good. Like, that is a terrible assumption, because it can get you in danger. It can get you in harm's way. So think about that. Easiest thing to do to correct your chronic disease issues, or whatever it is, you might even just be focused on prevention, is nutrient repletion. So let's replete the body with nutrients. So vitamins, minerals, let's start there. Proteins, we can get into that. Skincare, avoiding toxins, all of this stuff, right? Supplements, easiest way. It's cost effective. It's a great return on your investment. It's easy. It's the lowest hurdle. And then we can start to address the other pillars of health that all of us on this call today focus and work towards. That's socialization, family, faith, nutrition, exercise, you know, hydration, sleep, stress management. Guys, these things all very much matter. Very, very, very much matter. But if I'm going to tell you what the easiest thing to do is start with dietary supplements. And but here's the hazard. Find a company, align with a company, find a brand, look for people in the space that you can sort of align with on values. Someone that you can see and understand, like Ben says, and I appreciate this a lot. I never say it about myself because it feels funny, but I appreciate you saying that we're a good representation of the brand. That matters to me. It matters to me. We had been using supplements before this brand. We'll use supplements, well, I hope never after this brand. I hope it's forever. I hope this brand's forever. I hope it is 100 million in 2030, Nader. That would be absolutely incredible. Changing lives.
Yeah, baby.
Big. So that's kind of where I'll leave it with you guys. I'm going to send it back to you, Ben. But before I do product selection, I'm going to have to hang on the magnesium. I think I'm going to hang my hat on the magnesium today. I know it's a top seller for us, and it's rightfully so. That and the omega-3 fatty acids, the fish oil with the factor 4. But the magnesium can change people's lives, and there's so many ways it gets depleted from our body. It could be a drug, like we talked about. It could be just exercise. It could be a benign. It could be something that you're trying to do good, but you're depleting. Exercise. It could be caffeine. It could be alcohol. It could be chronic stress, believe it or not. So magnesium, it's magnificent. That's my choice. That's my selection. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Love it. Yes. Magnesium. Oops, wrong window here. Where'd you guys go? There we go. Yeah, magnesium, literally plays a role in every single thing our bodies do. If something's not working in your body, if you've got cramps, you've got migraines, if you've got headaches, if you've got sleep issues, you've got digestive issues, there's a very good chance it's because you're not getting enough magnesium. And most people are not. We're not getting enough out of our daily diets. We absolutely need to supplement with a high quality magnesium. This is the highest quality ultra magnesium complex on the planet, less than $10, $9.95 for something everyone needs. Like, this is such a no-brainer. If you don't hear anything else I'm saying on this call today, nothing about the opportunity, nothing about anything else, get your magnesium. This will change your life. And guess what? On top of that, it has a 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. If you don't absolutely love it, use it. Send back the empty bottle. We'll give you your $9.95 back. We also have our vitamin D3 with K2, another supplement everyone absolutely needs, and most of us are not getting enough. Got to protect that immune system, your bones, your brain, your heart, as well as our multivitamin. You've got to bridge those nutritional gaps that we're not getting in our daily diet. This is called our Daily Essentials Pack. These three products, magnesium, vitamin D, and multivitamin, $29.95 for this pack. $29.95, less than $1 a day. You would pay about $100 from other brands of this quality to get this pack. Less than $1 a day. $29.95 for our Daily Essentials Pack. If you're not sure where to start here. And if you want to add other awesome stuff like our Super Greens, great for digestive health, great for stress, anxiety, energy. Our Super Reds that I have my camera sitting on right now. Best cardiovascular health products ever created. Our black seed oil, as I talked about, our Himalayan Shilajit. We've got so many amazing products. Fiber, something 95% of us are not getting enough of in our daily diet. Who was it? Lisa talked about our hydration amplifier today, or was it Nader? One of you guys. But another amazing product. Almost 50 products changing lives. Nader also talked about tomorrow we're going to talk about stuff. I want to invite all of you on our Fire Starter Friday call. We talk about announcements, new product launches, updates. We talk about rank advancements. You get to hear how many people advanced in rank every single week, which is always exciting to hear. So join us tomorrow. Once you become a member, you'll see that link in your back office under webinars. But let's talk about the opportunity, because I know all of you guys are on this call to learn about how to make money with the fastest growing company in the history of the network marketing industry. It really doesn't get any easier than what we're doing with Live Good. So first of all, one-time $40 affiliate fee forever to earn unlimited income in the compensation plan, and then either $9.95 a month to be a member or $99.95 for the year. If you want to save $20, get 2 months free to get your position in the matrix. Now, the way our compensation plan works, you probably see the power line. If you're a pre-enrollee right now, you see thousands of people joining every single week. At midnight tonight, Thursday night is our cutoff day. That's why we do these calls on Thursday. Everyone in that power line who becomes a member then moves from the power line into our matrix part of our compensation plan. Now, it's a 2-by matrix, 2 by 15. That means everyone has 2 frontline positions. Once those 2 spots are filled, everyone else, the only place for them to go is under the ones who are already in there. So anyone who falls under you, whether you introduced them or they were placed there by someone else, you will get paid on them. And even one person under you who goes to work, builds a team, brings in some people, will be making you money. I mean, one person could be making you $50 a month, $100 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, just from that one person alone. But if you really want to maximize your earnings and your unlimited income in the compensation plan, enroll a couple people. Just by enrolling 2 people, you literally triple your income potential, because then you tap into our matching bonuses. You get paid deeper in the matrix, and that's where the big money starts. Our comp plan is simple-ish, but the way the generational matching bonuses are paid out is very exciting. You can see there's a video on our pay plan page at the bottom that explains exactly how it's all paid out. So you can see how people in a $9.95 a month program are making $500 a month, $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month. We've got, with over 2 million members, there's a lot of people making money every month in Live Good. And so the opportunity is there, whether you're just looking to make an extra $50 a month to pay for some products, whether you're looking for an extra $300 to $500 a month to have some other options, or whether you're looking for a full-time income, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month. All of those possibilities, opportunities are there for you with Live Good. I mean, 2 million people is amazing. Never been seen or done before in the history of the home-based business industry. But at the same time, guys, that is nothing compared to where we're going to be. Nauder says we're going to have 100 million people in the next few years. I say, 20 to 50 million is probably realistic. 100 million is not out of the question. The only place for all those people to go is under the ones who are already in there. The sooner you lock in your spot, the more opportunity there is to have more people under you, but also the more opportunity there is to go share it with more people out there. You're getting in before our fundraising program, our gym program, and really our whole advertising campaign or email system. Everything we built to this point was done strictly through affiliates. We haven't even tapped into the much bigger side of what we're doing. All that's going live in the next few months. And again, you've got an opportunity to position yourself in front of it. But whether you build it or not, and this is another thing, I mean, not that there's a lot of network marketing opportunities out there. There's not a lot of home-based businesses out there, a lot of side hustle opportunities. Everyone needs Live Good. Whether it's your primary focus or your 4th, 5th, 6th, 10th program that you're involved in, everybody needs Live Good for 2 reasons. Number one, you guys absolutely need supplements. None of us are getting everything we need out of our daily diets. We all need to supplement, and we've got the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices every single day. That reason alone is reason that everyone should be involved in Live Good. But number 2, even if Nauder's like 10% right, and we only get 10 million members in the next few years, the only place for them to go is under the ones who are already in there. Don't miss out on that opportunity. And that's if he's 10% right. What if he's 30% right? We put 30 million people in this thing. What if he's half right and we get 50 million members in this opportunity? And I don't think that's an unrealistic number by any means. I truly believe we will be there in the next 4 to 5 years as more people continue to hear about Live Good and can't unsee it. So for those 2 reasons, don't miss out on this opportunity. There are no product purchase requirements, though most people in Live Good are buying product because they need the product. 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee, highest quality products, lowest prices, $9.95 a month. Most generous compensation plan with people making $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 a month on a $9.95 a month program. It really shows you that we're doing something easy, duplicatable, special, high retention, as we talked about earlier, and really helping people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, generate a lot of extra income in their spare time from home. That's all we got. Go to any of the emails you've gotten from Live Good, click on the link that says click here to join now. So 3 things you want to do in this order. Number 1, join. Become an affiliate and a member. We're looking at $49.95 today and $10 a month, or $139.95 today and you're good for the year. That's number 1. Sign up, become a member. Step number 2, order your supplements. Again, at the very least, get some magnesium. You want to take it one more step, order your daily essentials pack that also includes the multivitamin and vitamin D. You really want to get healthy. Think about our Factor 4 best anti-inflammatory product ever created. Inflammation is the root cause of every sickness and disease. There's a reason this is our #2 best-selling product. Again, a lot of other protein powders are amazing. We've got our plant-based vanilla that I showed you before. This is our chocolate whey protein isolate with colostrum. Our liver support product is amazing. You got to take care of, I mean, if you're drinking alcohol, if you're on prescription medication, your liver takes it hard. You need to take care of your liver. This is our liver support, one of our top 10 best-selling products. How about coffee? 97% of coffee is toxic, is loaded with chemicals, pesticides, toxins, fungicides, just very dirty stuff. Not just fungicides, but funguses also. There's a reason there's fungicide on them, because coffee is loaded with funguses. They try to kill the funguses, and now they get both fungicides and funguses all in one. This is the USDA certified organic, healthiest, cleanest coffee. Plus, it has 6 brain boosting mushrooms to enhance it even more, as well as weight management ingredients like maca and green tea extract. And it tastes absolutely delicious, all under 20 bucks, less than 75 cents a cup. Don't spend $3-5 at Starbucks for low quality toxic coffee that's making you sick when you could get the best one on the planet for under 20 bucks at Live Good. So look at that product. Check out our amazing line of skincare products. We've got CBD oil. We've got CBD gummies, our collagen, hair, skin, nails, joints. This stuff is amazing. Another one of our top 10 best-selling products. And our detox is another great one. Goes in your body, binds itself to those toxins. Toxins are everywhere. They're in the food we eat, the water we drink, the air we breathe. You've got to get rid of those toxins to really maximize the absorption of all of the other good stuff that you're putting in your body. This is another great product. But again, go through the website. That's step #2, order your product. Step #3 is go tell a few people about these amazing supplements. Again, just 2 people triples your income potential in the compensation plan. And if you do that today, it's only noon right now, or 1 p.m. out here in Florida, 10 a.m. out there in California. Midnight tonight, I think Eastern time, is our cutoff day, cutoff time. So you still have half of the day today to sign up, order your products. Those are the first 2 most important things. And find 2 people who also want to save money, get healthy, stay healthy, do an affordable way, make some extra income on the side with the most powerful compensation plan and opportunity ever seen in the history of the world. And on tomorrow's call, as we talk about rank advancements, you will be one of the people that we announce on that call, because just 2 people, enroll 2 people, you hit our first rank of bronze. And we have a lot of people who will do that tomorrow who are just signing up today. So you can be one of them, or not. If you don't want to build right away, you don't have to. If you don't want to build ever, you don't have to. As more people come in, the only place for them to go is under the ones who are already in there. So either way, lock in your position, order your products. If you want to go share with a few people, even awesomer. But that's all we got. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Be sure to do those 3 things. And also #4, join us tomorrow for our Firestarter Friday call. We will see you there. And then on Mondays, Dr. Ryan and Lisa do their amazing product call. You can listen to past calls in your back office under webinars as well, and learn all about our amazing products, different health conditions, different ways that they can help you, and a lot of other awesome stuff. Thank you guys again for joining us. Welcome aboard. We'll see you at the top. We'll see you tomorrow. And I can't wait for you guys to try these amazing products. Yes. That's all we got. We're out of here. Bye, guys.
Go get your 2. See you tomorrow.
See you.